MLB 더쇼 20RTTS 로드 투 더쇼 선동열 키우기 13화 진행하도록 하겠고요. 2026 시즌 선발로 돌아와서 2026 시즌 시작하겠습니다. 그럼 2026 시즌 개막이 다가왔고요. 팀 라인업 지난 시즌과 그렇게 차이가 별로 나지 않습니다. 좀 약간 지난 시즌과 좀 차이가 나지 않는 그런 상황이고요. 트레버 스토리 이 선수도 좀 영입했던 것 같아요. 그다음에 배지환 선수도 영입했네. 배지환 선수 한국 선수죠. 배지환 선수도 이제 영입을 했네요. 배지환 선수도 영입을 하고 선발진 제가 선발로 돌아와서 1선발로 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 제가 이제 선발로 돌아왔기 때문에 좀 마무리 투수의 부재가 있을 거라 생각을 했는데 아드리안 메디나 선수로 이제 그 대체가 되면서 마무리 투수에서도 오히려 저보다 좀 잘할 것 같아요. 오버롤이 제가 마무리 투수였을 때가 93이었기 때문에 오버롤이 뭐 이게 저 말고는 그 선동열 선수 말고는 다 AI라서 오버롤에 좀 어울리지 않는 성적을 낼 수도 있는데 그래도 좀 이번 시즌 기대하겠습니다. 뭐 기대해도 성적이 그렇게 좋았던 시즌이 없었기 때문에 좀 걱정이 되긴 하는데 개막전 시작하면서 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다. 개막전 경기는 미네소타 트윈스와의 경기고요.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins.
미네소타 트윈스와의 경기 개막전이죠.
Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
선발 투수가 돼서 개막전으로 뛰는 경우는 이번 경기가 처음이 되겠고요. 거의 2020 시즌에 선발로 이제 뛰긴 했었습니다만 시즌 중반에 그 메이저리그에 콜업이 됐기 때문에 개막전 이제 그 선발 투수로는 이번이 처음이네요. 2020년 시즌 이후로는 거의 다 마무리 투수로 뛰었기 때문에 선발로 개막전 뛰는 거는 처음이고요. 요르단 바라조비치 지난 시즌 43경기 나와서 16승 7패 방어율 3.85 기록하였고요.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's
이번
nothing better from a
시즌이
pitcher's standpoint to
끝나면
watching that high fastball A high piece of cheese swung at and missed.
지금 디트로이트와의 계약이 끝나서 다시 계약 협상이 다가오게 될 텐데, 지금 고민입니다. 이번 시즌 성적이 좋으면 디트로이트 타이거즈 계속 있는 거는 이제 확정하게 되는데, 확실시 되는데, 성적에 따라서 어떻게 할지 좀 고민되는데요.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the...
더블아웃으로 잘 막아냈고요.
So stepping in, Alex Kirilloff. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side.
빨리 진짜 뭐하냐 너 지금.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready now, Nick Solak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball one. Solak tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Solak goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
맞다.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Fouled away.
2회를 맞이하게 되는데요.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-2. Here it is. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
말로. 이렇게 다행히도 몸을 했네요.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Luis Arias, a base hit in his first trip. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
저 배트가 이제 배트를 또 휘두르게 되기도 한 것 같아요.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
실점 없이 잘 막아내고 있긴 있습니다만, 좀 투구수가 좀 많아지고, 한타자로 상대하는데 많은 투구수를 던지게 돼가지고.
So striding forward now, Alex Kirilloff set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
투구수에 신경을 좀 쓰긴
Breaking
할 것
ball, but
같은데.
it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Kirilloff stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Wilson Contreras is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fouled off. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Kirilloff gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So bases empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Nick Solak. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado drew a base on balls his first time up. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, we got one here.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Oscar Mercado becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. In now, Josh Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy's.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3,
이번
and
경기
that will retire the side. Down go
풀카운트
the
승부가
Twins
좀
in
많아지고
order.
있는데
It remains 1-0.
그래도 실점 없이 막아내고 있습니다. 오, 다시 홈런, 솔로 홈런 쳐서 솔로 홈런으로 해서 2대0으로 지금 더 앞서가게 됐고요.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Polanco. And at this point of the game, I think there's a swing and a ball hit in the air and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
폴랑코 선수 내심
A solo home run for Jorge Polanco, number 148 for his career, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow, he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Luis Arias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now here it comes. Jose Ramirez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Alex Kirilov is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We're through 6 full.
교체됐고요. 6회까지만 던지고 교체가 됐고, 이게 좀 한 점 차라서 그래도 첫 이제 그 2026 시즌 개막 경기 선발승 챙기게 됐고요.
Detroit took the lead in the 4th and held on
한 점
until
차로
the
좀
end.
이제
Number 90 gets the
한
win
점
on
차로
the
좀
mound, his first
불안하게
of the year,
됐었는데
striking out 12 in the process.
다행히도
Jordan
잘 넘어가게
Balazovic
됩니다.
pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Adrian Medina closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
잠시만 전화를 하고 다시 진행하도록 하겠습니다.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Target Field this afternoon, 38,629. The Twins thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
내일 뵙겠습니다. 네. 네, 다시 돌아왔습니다. 예, 좀, 같이, 회사에 다니는, 직원분과 이제 얘기를 나눴었는데, 그분이 입사한 지가 얼마 안 돼서, 오늘 제가 쉬는 휴무였기 때문에, 저 업무 동안에 잘 적응하고 계실지, 걱정이 돼가지고 연락을 드렸고요. 그래서 얘기를 나누다 보니까, 좀 10분 정도, 가량, 10분가량, 시간이 걸리게 됐네요. 10분 동안 좀 지연이 되게 한 점, 죄송합니다. 같은 이제 어차피 이제 회사 생활을 하면서, 새로 이사하는 거는, 새로 이사하는 분이 들어오고 하는 거는, 당연한 일이라서, 당연한 일이기 때문에, 뭐, 굳이 전화까지 할 필요가 있는지, 이제, 의아할 수도 있는데, 전에 같이 회사에 다녔던 같은 동료였기 때문에, 아무래도 정이 가서, 아마 정이 가기 때문에, 전화를 하게 됐고요. 전화를 통화를 한 10분가량 좀 하게 되면서, 방송 시간 좀 지연이 됐네요. 예. 10, 시즌 초반 좋은데? 괜찮은데?
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
보시오. 어저께 이제 그 방송 중에, 또 이제 그 편집할 만한, 다른 영상을 이제, 찾게 돼가지고, 영상 편집하려고 했었는데, 이게, 쉽지가 않아서 영상을 이제 편집을 못했는데, 이게 좀, 아직까지는, 편집하는 부분에 대해서, 많이 공부를 해야 될 것 같아요. 재고가 별론데 이거. 아이고, 재고가 많이 안 되는데. 네, 오클랜드와의 경기고요.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Detroit Tigers.
아틀레틱스와 경기입니다.
Number 90 gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans.
지난 경기에 나와서
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. He will lead this one off today. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Set to get his day started. Shohei Ohtani, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. And right into the shift. Story scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out.
2점 홈런. 좋습니다.
Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Seth Brown. In there, strike 1. Brown, a native Oregonian. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Seth Brown goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Tristan Casas is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Brett Phillips.
From the stretch, Brett Phillips is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in, Bryson Stott. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
굳이 장비를 바꾸지 않아도 될 것 같은데.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, Sean Murphy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
잡아냈고요.
So digging in now,
9번 타자
Daniel
다니엘
Robertson.
로버트스.
First two men in the
4할
inning have
2푼
both gone
3리.
down via the punch-out, so
초반에
we'll see if he
좋네요.
can fare any better. In there, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
오, 3점. 3점 더 득점하면서 5대0.
All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Smith is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, David Dahl. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Dahl is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Bullet back up the middle.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Seth Brown will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
2루타를
The A's
내줬지만
strand 1.
실점 없이 이닝을 마무리합니다.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Tristan Casas. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding forward now is the DH, Brett Phillips. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Bryson Stott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
아주 타자들도 되게 잘해주고
Blake
있습니다.
Sean Murphy will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
이대로라면은
Striding in once
7회까지는
again, Daniel Robertson looking to put the ball in
던질 수
play
있을 것
here.
같긴
He
하고요.
went down on strikes in his first at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Robertson is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
삼진 6개째.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dom Thompson-Williams. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that,
이 공이 이제 일루 베이스를 이제 맞아서 좀 타구에 변화가 있을 것 같은데요. 그래도 타자가 이제 무리를 해서 이루로 달리는 바람에 아웃을 잡을 수 있습니다.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
6대0의 상황에서 7대까지 올라오고 있고요.
Hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Shohei Ohtani comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Shohei Ohtani is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Seth Brown is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the...
8에서 올라오네.
Stepping up now, Tristan Casas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Down
by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hops this one up. Jones, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Phillips. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit hard, but foul. And it's fouled away. Here you go, guys. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Ready once again, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down by a touch.
오, 정말 오늘 12대 0까지.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
잡았느냐?
Smith get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Daniel Robertson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
3-0 to him now.
이러면 안 되지.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's a look over to first, back in standing. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And with 1 out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be...
점수도 여유가 있는데
Yeah, they
그냥
just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
차라리 그냥 8회까지만 던지고 내려갔던 게 나을 뻔했네요. 근데 보니까 잠시 부모님께 뭐 말씀 좀 전해드릴 게 있어가지고 잠시만 실례할게요. 저녁밥을 이제 안 먹어도 될 것 같아가지고 그래서 다 안 먹겠다고 전달 좀 하느라고 밥을 안 먹는다고 말씀을 드리고 다시 왔습니다. 시즌 2승째 챙기게 됐고요. 장타를 맞으면 안 되기 때문에 아까비. 누가 연패를 하나? 누가 연패를 아니구나. 이 선수가 좀 알렉스 레이스가 7승 3패. 초반 가장 이번 그 선두를 키우기를 진행하면서 초반에 가장 괜찮은 초반입니다.
Players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
상대팀 투수는 크레스포 선수.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup
클리블랜드
ahead
인디언스와
between the Cleveland Indians and the
타이거즈와의 경기.
Detroit Tigers. Major League
코메리카
Baseball
파크에서
on the
펼쳐지게
show
됩니다.
starts
데트로이트
now.
타이거즈의 홈구장이죠. 코메리카 파크.
Number 90 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top pitchers in the game. He has a career ERA in the low ones, so he's been doing his thing for a long time, and boy, it sure makes it a lot easier on your offense when you know, heck, you go out and...
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning.
첫 타구에 홈런을 줍니다.
So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Man, this guy didn't even get a chance to get comfortable on the mound. Throws a pitch, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Henson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, number 40. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 for 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count, and now a pitch on the way.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope, ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Count even at 2-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He froze him on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out of the inning. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Spencer Keyboom will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side.
아 이거 분위기가
Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Rocchio. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1.
That's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound,
1-1.
especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. In now, Greg Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up.
Allen.
And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it.
수비 좋았습니다.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Unable to find the zone with
아
the
이거를
slider.
별로.
2-1 to count.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2-2 to count.
Now the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. At the plate, Josh Naylor. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. He takes the turn and heads for 2nd. And that is off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he'll make it to 3rd base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Larnach is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eugenio Suarez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away.
투시.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, now we got 2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that.
Leading off with the Indians.
He's set. Here it comes.
Byron Buxton.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Spencer Keyboom. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now to the plate, Brian Roquillo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
기록하고 있죠.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So coming to the plate, Greg Allen. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 the count now. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Gleyber Torres will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Fouled off. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 40. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Looking to send him packing again.
지금 클리블랜드 쪽에서도 1회에 2점을
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Naylor. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
동점이라도 만들어주지.
Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. The 1-2 lifted into center field.
이게 저 볼이 뜨기만 하면은 겁나가지고 홈런만 됐거든요.
In now for Cleveland, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing
다행입니다.
foul.
예, 공이 한 것도 쏠렸어요.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
아, 득점을 해다오. 아, 이게
A 2-0 finish today. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in
야,
the first
이거를
and never looked back. Alberto Crespo notches his
초반에
third
2점을
win of the
득점한
year.
게
Number 90.
그게 그대로 예, 점수가 이어지면서 2대0으로 예, 패배를 하게 되네요. 아, 근데 기록은 나쁘지 않았는데 아쉽습니다. 또 연패. 아, 이런 실수를. 애매한데. 뭐야, 왜 은폐야 갑자기 또. 이놈의 새끼들.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Detroit attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next.
상승세를 이어가지 못하게 되고 있습니다, 지금.
Number 90 gets the call for game
세
1 of
경기에
the
나와서
series.
2승
Dan
1패.
Plesac, what do you got?
방어
Hey, not a bad
6.66
start in his
기록하고 있고요.
last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Up next for Minnesota,
타자
Luis
루이스
Arias. And he's
아라즈.
looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
The next twin up, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Alex Kirilloff would be next. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
금지기구만. 9구째.
Popped straight up.
사다.
Number 90 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So not.
3점. 4대0. 초반에
Now
득점을
at
잘
the plate,
해줍니다.
Alex Kirilloff. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Nick Solak. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
근데 상대 타자들이 타율들이 낮네요.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone.
How's that one hit him?
이런 곤란하지.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a runner for us.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
2회 좀 위기가 있었습니다만 시점 없이 마무리하면서 3회에 다시 들어서고요.
Leading off the inning, Alexi Casto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
이게 또 안타가 돼버리네.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 pitch. And strike two as it catches the outside corner. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
9회 아닌가? 9회 아닌가? 하여튼
The next 0-2.
저에게서 이제 홈런을 때린 기억이 있죠.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
아마 5회로 알고 있는데 5회에서 홈런을 때린 걸로 이제 기억하고 있는데
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Okay.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Kirilloff. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Okay.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Throw to first in time.
상대편
One gone here in the
타자들이
fourth.
그래도 좀 안타를 만들기 위해서 좀 노력을 하는 것 같은데요.
Ready for another
좀
chance.
맞춰
Nick
잡으려고
Solak. It was a double for
맞춰
him in his
때리려고 좀
first
노력
turn at
많이
the
하는 것
plate.
같습니다.
And a cut fastball in there for a
그래서인지
strike.
승리도
It's
잘 안 나고
0-1.
있고.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in
오버타자
control
닉
now.
솔락.
0-2. Solak tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
삼진 3개째.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Rojas. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Akil Baddoo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch.
오, 한가운데로 물러섰는데.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 8.
Hit down the line at first. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, just you and him. You and yourself. Let's go.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down go. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Digging in now, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off.
Luis Arias.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side.
Hey, we got one.
Another one sent foul.
자,
The
빠진 볼.
0-2 once more. A little roller
이걸 또
toward the
커트해야
hole.
되네, 또.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
야, 잘 커트했네 이게.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Kirilloff. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Kirilloff is retired to kick off the inning, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Josh Rojas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready on 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
아니야, 높게.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
2사 1-3루에서 잘 막아냈고요. 이번에도
Digging
올라가네.
in once again, Alexi Casto. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
꼭
I've been very
무리하게
impressed how the
올라갔다가
starter's
또
gone
점수
about his
맞는데.
business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in
그렇지,
for a
합시다.
solid base hit, his second of the
감독님.
night.
He just scorched that ball off the
퇴근합시다.
wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
이제
Stewart
96,
will settle under it to make
97째
the play for the first out, as
던지게
the
될
runner will
건데요.
have to head back to first. First pitch on its way. Luis Arias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the
좀
outfield grass for a base hit.
시켜주세요.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling
퇴근.
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now the
이렇게
Tiger
해서
skipper's up out of the dugout on his
교체가
way to
되는
the mound.
모양입니다.
And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter
진작에
tonight.
바꿔주지 좀.
So he was able
우리가
to only
시키란
get
말이야
that
또.
first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Miguel Castro is going to have his work cut out for him here.
He's out. You're out. 3 out. He's out. 3.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first.
주자를 제가 이제 2명 주자를 이제 올려서 올리고 내려왔기 때문에 그 이후의 실점은 제가 한 걸로 이렇게 나왔네요. 를 소화해야 되는데 잠깐만 우선은 장비를 바꿔야겠네. 이벤토리 잠깐만 커스터마이즈에서 장갑을 맞구나. 이걸로 돼 있네. 여기서 우선 중간 순위 10승 9패. 우리 팀 선수, 예, 우리 저 아메리칸 리그 중부지구에서는 예, 좀 예, 아직 승리를 좀 많이 챙기면서 예, 독보적으로 이제 독보적으로 잘하는 팀은 없네요. 토론토 블루제이스와의 경기 이어지도록 하겠습니다.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Number 90, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
최근 경기에서 많이 나오고 있네요.
In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped him up.
지난 시즌 이제 디트로이트 타이거즈에 있었죠.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Tigers coming up. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Polanco playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
슬라이더.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On down to the bottom of the second. Detroit is out in front.
투구수도 예, 많이 던지지 않고 예, 깔끔하게 막아내고 있습니다.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Pena. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season
예, 키바 타자
contest.
에릭 페나.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
아,
A
아깝다.
little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Pena becomes the first out of the inning. Nick Senzel stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. One out,
자,
nobody on.
같은 코스에
And he
찍고
struck him out as well.
네,
So the
삼진
bottom of the order
잡아내고요.
providing little resistance here, and there are two away. Stepping in for
척
the
타일러.
Jays, Chuck Taylor. It's been a
야,
really slow start to the
1월
season
주
for him,
3리.
as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Taylor, a native Texan. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for
헤이디
their third
와트니
turn through the batting
오랜만이네요.
order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day,
오, 3대0. 타선도 예, 살아나주고
Striding
있습니다.
into the box, Humberto Sandoval. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2.
오호. 그렇다면 커브로 던지라고.
Going away with that one. It's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth. So here's Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
포스가 빨리 재빨리 나왔으면 좋았을 텐데.
And he goes the other way with it high and deep down the left field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out.
3점으로 잡아내면서
이닝을
마무리합니다.
So it's 2 runs. Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Into the box, Eric Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
오케이.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pena is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Nick Senzel
선수, 8번 타자.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
지난 시즌 골든글러브인가요?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
몇 년도였지?
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll.
6대2. 3점 더 달아납니다.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chuck Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Humberto Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fouls this one off.
자, 커브볼 한번 던져볼까요? 투심 던져.
And he pops it up. Davis in foul ground, and this will land foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. At the plate, Luis Urias. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll.
6회 더 점수를 내서 7대2.
Brandon Nimmo up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Ruda comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Gregory Polanco, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
지난 타석에서 2점 홈런 터뜨렸죠.
He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he looks at a
이걸 안
ball 1 and
닦이네.
2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Throw
자,
gets him. 2 down.
안정적으로 예, 투아 만들어내고요.
So stepping in,
5번
Evan
타자
White.
에반
He's
화이트
0 for 2
선수.
thus far in this one. Fouled away.
White.
Comes set and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And yet another
네, 삼진
strikeout here.
잡아냅니다.
His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He leads off their half of the 8th,
예,
and they've
8회
been unable
초
to get that starter out of the
예,
game to
다시
this point.
등판 예,
Yeah, he settled
마운드에
in early on the
올라섰고요.
mound, partly due to
예,
the lead his
6번 타자
guys
오마르
gave him.
나바즈
Take some of the
나베즈
pressure off. He's taken that and
와
pitched
함께
very effectively
예,
in this
8회능을
one.
First
하게
offering on
됩니다.
its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. A
저거를
dive, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first
오케이.
in time, so the leadoff
좀
man is set
아슬아슬하긴
down to open
했습니다만
up inning number 8.
아웃 카운트를 잡아냅니다.
Stepping in, Eric Pena is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
컴볼
Drilled
Ah,
right back
안타.
up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a
다시 또
short
위기의
memory. Well,
8회인가?
that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a
네.
single.
잠깐만. 안 돼.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good performance
이번에는
here
또
in this
이제
one
그
as he'll give a tip of the
더
cap to the home crowd after he
더 큰
departs,
위기를 막기 위해서
fielding just 2
예,
earned runs.
미리 손을 쓰네요.
Miguel Castro enters to make an appearance on the mound as he
이거 손을 또 왜 만지노?
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
뜬금없이 혼을 맞아. 홈런? 지금 투수에서 투수 개인 순위 뭐야 예. 방어율 1위가 아직 패배를 기록하지 않은 선수들이 많네요. 예. 아직 시즌 초반이긴 합니다만. 예. 그 다승 순위 1위, 예, 다승 1위가 지금 아직까진 얄렌 빅스 이렇게 되어 있고요. 방어율 3.94, 예, 5승 1패, 1세이브. 템파베이가 지금 이 2025년 시즌 월드 시리즈 우승을 차지하고 있는데 올 시즌도 좋긴 좋구나, 성적이.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one
그
here
뉴욕
between the
양키스와의
Detroit
경기고요.
Tigers and the New
양키
York
스타디움에
Yankees. The Yankees
이제
aim to
경기가
notch their
펼쳐지겠습니다.
7th win in a row right after
간만에
this.
원정 경기인데 간만에 이제 원정 경기에 나서서 잘 던져주실지. 루이스 길 5수 경기 나와서 2승 2패에 방어율 7.14. 저 방어율에 2승을 기록한 거 대단하네.
At the plate, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Harold Castro.
The pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning.
오케이. 2점 홈런.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Trey Mancini is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. One out, nobody on.
5경기에 나와서 3경기에 나와서 3푼
fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through the hole for a single.
Dylan Thomas stands in as he looks at a called strike.
3와 4푼 1리에 1홈런 있네요.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
아니지.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Helpful.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next for New York, Austin Listy, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. No balls and 1 strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
오늘따라 이제 심판의 그 판정이 좀 오심이 많네요. 뭐 다른 때도 많았습니다만, 예, 좀 오늘 같은 경우에는 솔로 홈런 2방. 예.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brian O'Keefe. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddux east to west.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Harold Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there for strike 1, 0-1. O'Keefe is off at first with 2 away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again in the inning.
3회도 잘 마무리합니다.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Yohan Moncada. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
3번 타자 요한 몬카다.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Trey Mancini. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side.
네, 4회까지 50점한 상태에서 4대0으로 이기고 있고요.
So striding forward now, Dylan Thomas leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A ball and a strike now. Here it comes. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Fouled off.
이게 선발일 때랑 그 또 마무리 투수한테 주는 판정이랑 좀 약간씩 다를 수도 있나 봐요. 이게 또.
And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dylan Thomas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
디트로이트 타이거즈가 4위네요. 팀 순위가. 방어율 팀 자책점 평균.
Ready now, Austin Listy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
물론 이제 게임 설정에 들어가 보시면은 그 오심이 없게 정확한 판정을 내리도록 게임 설정할 수가 있는데 그렇게 되면은 좀 이제 그 게임에 대한 좀 재미가 줄어들 수 있기 때문에 그 오심도 좀 게임의 일부이다, 경기의 일부이다, 그런 걸 좀 한시점을 놓고자
for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout.
삼진으로 잡아내고요.
Stepping into the box, Richie Iden. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
벤치 클리어링 그런 게 없죠.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Harold Castro.
거의 전체 이용과 때문에 이제 그렇게 하지 않는 그 벤치 클리어링은 못하는 것 같은데. 일본 타자 하롤드 카스트로고요. 2타수 1안타.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
좀 쉽게 얘기하자면 중계 중에 싸움이 나가다 마찬가지죠.
Is the right fielder gone? He finds the short porch for a home run.
아, 중요마다
Boy, when this
10점이네.
guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1.
벤치했던 이제 그 선수들까지 다 같이 합쳐가지고 상대팀 선수들끼리
High in the air out to center field.
싸움이 일어나는 것을 벤치 클리닝이라고.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the
벤치
inning.
클리닝도 이제 그러니까 한마디로 굳이 싸운다는 의미가 있겠지만, 그 두 팀 모두 양 팀의 선수들이 벤치 선수들 모두 이제 경기장 안에 나와가지고 좀 원쟁을 벌인다고 생각이 맞겠네요.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So here's Trey Mancini, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Into the box, Dylan Thomas.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Austin Listy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Listy becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Brian O'Keefe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and he pops him up. Amaya over to his right, and the inning is over.
저런 시정도 대단하네. 교체가 됐고요. 4대2로
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2, the final score today. The Tigers took the lead in the
투심 컨트롤을 투심을 좀 오, 연승 좋아. 개꿀. 이번 주 아직도 느낌이 다 이런 것 같은데요. 바로 시작이야?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
로저스
The
센터에서
Tigers have won
펼쳐지게
5 games in a
되겠습니다.
row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Alec Manoah is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do
알렉
you got?
마노아
Hey man, we're getting a
6경기
chance to look at
나와서
a guy that's
1승
really
3패
struggled lately.
방어율
ERA over
5.58
5 in his
기록하고
last
있고요.
3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks.
Digging in now, Eric Pena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Eric.
Now here's the pitch. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that
못
trend
잡았어.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
이것도 보이자는
And that'll
시책이죠.
bring forth Luis Urias. As the
시책으로
first pitch to
긁히진
him swung on
않았습니다만,
and missed for strike 1.
좀
And he's
시책
got
아닌
that batting
시책인 거.
lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one.
쉽게
Calling balls
말씀드린
and
보이지 않는
strikes is Mr.
시책이라는 게
Patrick Johnson.
그런 겁니다.
You know,
좀
D-Roll,
이제
Patty Johnson,
시책은 아니지만
decent
거의
strike zone,
실질성
but
플레이라고 할 수
isn't
있죠.
always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The count now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pena on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
삼진
One thing to know
잡아내고
is not all
있습니다.
strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Larnach is there, 2 down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. And the track, the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home
너무 많이
run.
주네. 이렇게 되면
So a
나가는데.
2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
2점 홈런 주게 되면서 선취점 내주게 됐습니다.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mike.
To the plate now, Mike Gerber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Plays that first now.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he fouls this one off.
하긴 제구가 불안불안한 면도 있긴 있죠. 좀 한가운데로 몰리거나
swung on and missed, and that's the
지금도
final
현재
out of the
잡아내긴
inning.
했습니다만 제거했던 거와 다르게 빠지는 공. 다행히도 3점. 역전, 바로 이제 역전을 시켰네요. 다행입니다. 잠시만. 잠시만요. 좀 취소. 아이고.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Nick
6번 타자
Senzel.
닉 센젤
Third
선수.
baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
제구가
Senzel is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Ciani is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Chuck Taylor. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Saw his eyes light up that time when he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chuck Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jose Reyna. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that.
초반에 이제
That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd
선발
love to
이번
swing at that
시즌
one again.
선발 투수가
Now a
돼서
swing and a miss as he picks up another
홈런도
one, making
피홈런도
4
많이 맞고
strikeouts
있고
already, and there's your first out.
이제 뭐 제구도 좀 잘 안
Now
되는
batting,
그런
Eric
모습을 볼 수
Pena.
있는데
Ready with the first
이게
pitch. Here it comes.
간만에 이제
Fastball
오랜만에
just
선발이
misses. That's
돼서
ball 1.
좀 긴장을 하고 있다.
Swing and a miss as
이렇게
he ramps up on the
시작하면서
fastball,
긍정적으로
1-1.
When I
플레이하도록
broke into the
하겠습니다.
league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Bay takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's
심판이
1-1.
너무 이제 냉정하다.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
조심.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
조심 다시.
The next 1-2 pitch.
아이고 이 녀석 봐라.
Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will
왜
not
한
be in
번에
time
집중
at first,
못하지?
and the inning will continue following the
나도
infield
그렇고.
single. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
다시 슬라이더.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
오케이. 좋습니다. 진짜 이번
Ready to
시즌
go for the last
천천히
half of the
많이
inning.
도와주네요.
And next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well
네, 4번
lately.
타자 에반
I don't think he
화이트.
minds this one bit.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that
그
strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a
포심을 던질
fastball
때
on 2-2. He was ahead in
99마일까지
the count 0-2
시속
earlier.
99마일까지
Instead
치는
of
걸
continuing to
봤는데
nibble a little bit, he decided to
그게
get
좀
aggressive
제우가 잘
again
되면
and to challenge with his
더
hard
효과될
stuff.
것 같은데
In now,
아직
Mike Gerber
제우가
fouled off.
제 실력이 부족해서
Looking to put the ball in play here. He
제우가
went down
상당히
on
않네요.
strikes in his first at bat. Fouled away.
자 다시 투심.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
커터.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be
삼진,
aggressive off this guy,
6구
but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
와 이걸 또
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chuck Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at
또
a called
시작이네, 이거.
strike 1. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Taylor, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's fouled away. Slow little roller to third.
좀
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no
이게
problem over there.
던질 때 좀 불안정하기 때문에 좀 공을 던지기가 힘들었을 텐데 잘 던져냈습니다.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Eric Stamets. Fastball in there for a called strike.
8번 타자 에릭 스테메스.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Reyna will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jose Reyna becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Eric Pena, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
간만에 또
He's
옳은
working on a
판단을 했어,
1-for-2
심판.
game so
잠깐만.
far. Lifted out towards
한
straightaway
가운데로
center
몰린
field.
공이었기 때문에
Siani
공을 맞을
is
수가
right
있었는데
there,
다행입니다.
and he will put it away to retire the side. Settling in now, Luis Urias. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, 2 down now. So digging in now, Evan White. He went down on strikes last time up. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Larnach will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in.
잠깐만. 바뀌었구나 투수가. 네, 팀이 9대2로 승리를 하게 되면서 선발선 다시 챙기게 됐고요. 이제 이로써 61패. 배지완이다, 배지완.
9-2 finish at the end of this contest.
네,
The
한국 선수죠.
Tigers
네,
took the lead
배지완.
in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 90 earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alek Manoah couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss.
Manager checks in with his ball club.
오케이, 연습 계속 되고 있어요. 오, 좋아, 좋아. 잠시 커피 좀 타고 다시 올게요. 좀 컨디션을 위해서 커피를 타고 오겠습니다. 잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 네, 컵배 타고 다시 돌아왔습니다. 예, 타선을 시작하기 전에 타선을 좀 보고 갈게요. 상대팀 타자가 앤드류 베이텐디라는 선수가 이제 돋보이는데 미네소타에 있다가 토론토로 텍사스 레인저스로 이적을 했나 봅니다. 그 다음에 상대팀 투수는 크리스 부비치 선수. 그 부베크라고 이제 불리기도 할 수도 있는데, 그 막 유럽 선수 같은 경우에는 또 뭐 그 BIC 저런 부분을 비치로 이렇게 비치라는 발음으로 이제 불리기도 하는 것 같더라고요. 그다음에 저희 팀에는 이제 배지한 선수가 8번 타자로 출전을 하게 됐네요. 한국 선수 2명이 동반 출전하는 그런 이제 상황입니다.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the
텍사스
show.
레인저스와의
Tonight
경기
we've got a good
펼쳐지게
matchup
되었고요.
in store
코메리카
between the
파크
Texas Rangers and the
디트로이트
Detroit
타이거즈의
Tigers.
홈구장이죠.
It's Tigers baseball and it's coming up
지금
next.
텍사스 레인저스가 12승 23패로 성적이 좋지 못한 모습을 보이고 있네요.
Number 90 gets the ball
그
for the
와중에
Tigers
상대팀
in this
투수는
one.
지금
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
3승 0패
Wow,
그나마
talk about
선전하고
a number
있습니다.
that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks
상대팀의
to hits to
일선발이라고
innings
부를 수
pitched, is
있는데요.
less
크리스
than one
부비치 선수.
coming into this start. That's not an easy thing
선전
to
선수
do. That tells me one thing.
일곱 경기
Not only
나와서
is his stuff
6승
good,
1패
but he wipes people out quick. This is a
기록하고
real
있습니다.
good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Micah
일본 타자
Morris.
미카
We are
모리스
set for
3할
baseball
6푼
here
7리.
this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right
디트로이트
now. As
타이거즈
they come in winners of
디트로이트
9 of
타이거즈
their last 10 ball games.
24승
Yeah,
11패로
Matty, taking a look at the
지금
standings right here. This team has a
아메리칸
nice
중부지구
lead, comfortable.
1위를
You always
달리고
want to find
있는데
yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the
정말 이게
advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to
지난
totally
시즌들과는
kill you in
다르게
the standings, and this team,
잘
this
풀리고
team's sitting
있어서
pretty right
정말
now.
다행이네요.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for
정말
the
진짜,
first out of the evening.
He put up a pretty
그
good
인생은
battle
돌고
play right there.
돈다고,
They finally get him on a 1-2
비록
pitch.
게임이지만
You could see that he wasn't laying down without
몇
a
년
fight.
동안의
He
그
really
성적
made the pitcher earn that
부진을
strikeout.
싣고
And set up behind the dish is Gary
이렇게
Simmons as you
상승세를
see the rest of our
뛰고
umpiring
있는데
crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one
이번
of those
시즌
umpires. He'll give you one
월드
thing
시리즈
or the other. At
가능할지
times, his zone can be a
기대해
little wide,
보겠습니다.
and then he's a little more strict north and south. But
제고
he's a
가끔씩
pretty
이게
consistent
한가운데로
umpire. I just,
몰려가지고
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
3번 타자 앤드류 베이텐디
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Popped him up.
또 한가운데로 몰렸어.
Smith waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. He went deep in the
4번 타자
contest last night.
리안 마운트캐스 2R 7리. 오, 승리 좋지 않네.
Now here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1. 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Shiner. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
6번 타자 잭 샤이너.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
진행 중이고요.
So next to the plate for Texas, Blake Swihart. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Stepping up now, Steele Walker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
간간히 이제 그 한가운데로 쏠리는 그런 투구를 볼 수가 있는데.
Stepping up to the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez, looking for better results than last night when he went over 4 in that one. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
우리 팀이
Siani will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
다행히도 바로 1점 득점해 냈고요.
Striding in once again, Micah Morris comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
오히려 반대로 다른 방향으로
Standing in, Kiani Kavako. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
괜히 이제 그 한가운데로 몰리는 뻔한
delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead.
기록하고 있고요.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in
이번
front.
시즌
Gotta
눈에
find
띄는
a way
적은 또
to
하나
keep his hands
있는데
back.
Got him swinging, and that will end the
저희
inning.
경기에 제가 선발로 나와서 승패에
New
다
inning
놓친
set
적이
to get
없네요.
underway, and striding
어떻게든
forward the
저희
designated hitter
제
Ryan Mountcastle. Outside
제가
target
마운드에
here, and he hits
올라섰을
it
때
for
다
strike 1.
승부가 결정이 나는 그런 모습을 보이고 있습니다.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Mountcastle goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Ronald Guzman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That
5번
2-seamer
타자
moving away
ronald
from a
guzman.
left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that
삼진도
time. Out number
잡아내면서
2.
이제
Now in the box,
6번 타자
Jake Shiner.
잭
0 for
샤이너
1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, go. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Blake Swihart. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all
안 돼,
night,
안 돼.
working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Larnach is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now.
지금
Steele
상황에서
Walker
지금
flied out
이번
in his first
경기는
at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
비록 지금
0-1 the count.
상대 투수가 한 점 실점을 했으면만
Now the pitch.
거의 선발 투수전이 이제 거의 완전
No
투수전이라 볼
runs,
수 있네요.
no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the
그
9th
투수전이
strikeout
무슨
victim thus
의미냐면요.
far.
He's just
혹시나 모르는
bringing up
분들께
strikeouts left and right. But
설명을
what's really
드리자면은
impressive to me, he
투수전이라고
hasn't
하면은
walked anyone either. He's just
그
pounding
의미가
the zone.
뭐냐면은
His stuff is dirty today.
좀 이제 그 선발 투수들의 투수 아니면 선발 투수나 뭐 중계 투수 이런 선수들이
Stepping in now,
실력이
Julio Pablo Martinez
돋보이는 그런
as he
이제
takes a
경기력을
cold
볼 수가
strike at the
있는데요.
knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for
좀
1 with
이제
a flyout.
타자들의 그 타자들의 그 뭐 실력보다는 그
Good pitch there on the
투수의 실력들이
inside black,
돋보이는
called the
그런
strike.
경기가
Man,
이제
this guy's really pitched well so far,
투수전이라고 할
attacking
수
the strike
있는데
zone, and he's really
오늘 경기가
kept these hitters off balance.
꼭 그렇게 되고 있네요.
2 out, nobody on.
9번 타자 줄리오 파블로 마르티네즈.
Heading out towards shallow right. Larnach will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the
정말
inning.
이제 한 점
Rangers set
차이라서
down in order.
좀
They still trail 1-0.
위험한 상황일 수 있기 때문에 좀 그 매 투구마다 집중력이 필요한 그런 시점입니다.
So the batting order turns over now
7회에
and set to go
마운드에
Micah
올라왔고요.
Morris. And guys,
2번 타자
7th inning
미카
already. Hey, I'm not
모리스로부터
complaining, but this one's been
7회
flying by.
Yeah, I'll
이어지겠습니다.
agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
역시 이거 안 통하는구나.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues
높게
to
던진
keep
적이
him out
없었기
of the hit
때문에
column.
상대 타자도
Ready once
당황했던 것
again,
같아요.
Keone Cavaco 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 delivery. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike. This guy's
네,
really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
좋습니다. 간만에 심판이 간만에 심판이 저에게 도움되는 판정을 내렸어요. 볼인데도 불구하고 스트라이크 잡아줍니다. 7회까지 안타와 볼넷 없이 주자를 내보낸 적 없이 퍼펙트 이닝으로 지금 진행하고 있는데 지금쯤에는 안타가 줄 때가 있긴 됐는데 리안 마운드 캐스트
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together. They haven't been able to do that so far, so hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
8회나 9회에 지구형 팀이 좀 집중력을 발휘하려고 노력하는 시기에다가 중심 타선이기 때문에 위험한 상황입니다.
되게 긴장이 돼가지고 또 다행이다.
일루수가 수비 위치가 너무 좋았어요. 수비 지선들이 너무 좋았고 또 이제 잘못하면 이제 공을 빠뜨릴 수가 있었는데 다행히도 잘 잡아내면서 만들어옵니다.
First pitch on its way, and a jam shot here as this is sent towards second, and there are 2 away now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Jake Shiner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he fouls this one off.
커터를 밑으로.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd.
잘못하면 세이브 될 뻔했어요. 이제 대망의 9회 블랙 스와이하트.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
긴장되는구나.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time.
바로 이제
투수
교체가 이루어집니다. 노아 스켈, 노아 스켈 선수 올라왔고요. 14승 14경기가 나와서 9홀드 기록 올라왔습니다. 근데 왜 마무리 투수가 올라오고 8이닝 던져서 8이닝까지 퍼펙트 이닝을 만들어내면서 1대0 승부를 1대0 승리를 이루게 됐고요. 이로써 7승 때 거두게 됩니다. 7승 2패가 되겠고요.
Noah Shell wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign.
포십 코트를 다 막혔네. 아하. 네, 잠시 이제 오늘 경기는 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하고요. 성적 좀 순위 좀 확인하고 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 지금 디트로이트 타이거즈 27승 12패로 아메리칸 리그 중부지구 1위를 기록하고 있고요. 와일드 카드로는 지금 휴스턴 에스트로스, 그 다음에 오클랜드 아틀레틱스가 이제 지금 와일드카드 순위에 지금 올라 있네요. 상위권을 지금 올라와서 지금 와일드카드 진출권에 지금 올라와 있습니다. 휴스턴 에스트로스와 오클랜드 아틀레틱스, 그 다음에 개인 순위를 이제 보시면은 개인 기록을 보시면 개인 순위에서는 선동열 선수가 7승 1패로 다승 1위에 지금 올라와 있고요. 아직까지 근데 아직까지도 이제 그 패배를 기록하지 않은 선수가 있네요. 아직까지도. 브라이언 아브루, 그 다음에 아론 키발레 선수. 그 다음에 이 투수들은 이 투수는 뭐라고 해야 되나, 거의 여기서 이제 이 정도의 그 선발 투수들이 가질 수 있는 그런 성적을 순위, 선발 투수들의 그 순위에 올라가려면 좀 이제 이닝 수를 좀 규정 이닝을 채워야 되는데 이건 그게 이거에 포함 안 되나? 이게 그게 포함은 안 되나 보네. 포함이 안 되나 본데, 이거는 그냥 승패는 이제 그 규정 이닝 상관없이 기록이 되는가 봅니다. 다음에 이렇게 됐고, 오늘 이제 달력 보시면은 아직 시즌 중반이라고 하기에는 아직 먼 중반에는 이제 아직 시즌 중반은 되지 않았습니다만 시즌 초반 굉장히 성적이 좋게 분위기가 상승세를 타고 시즌 초반 아주 좋은 상승세를 타고 지금 진행이 되고 있습니다. 그 다음에 또 방어율 순위가 어떻게 되지? 또 방어율 평균 자책점 순위로는 이게 방어율 순위인데 지금 브라이언 아브류 선수가 1.80로 이제 방어율 1위인데 전에도 이제 말씀드린 적이 있었는데 이 방어율 같은 경우에는 낮으면 낮을수록 좋아요. 그만큼 이제 실점을 적게 줬다는 거기 때문에 적게 줄수록 좋죠. 근데 이제 그 방어율 1위임에도 불구하고 좀 승운이 많이 따르지 않은 것 같네요. 제가 이제 벌써 7승 1패인데 8경기에 나와서 7승 1패죠. 승패 다 날린 적 없이 그 경기에 맞춰 다 승패 기록하고 있습니다. 다음에 홈런을 별로 잘 주지 않았네. 피홈런이 적네요. 하나로 8경기를 치르는 동안 피홈런 1개만 줬다고 할 수 있는 건데 제가 좀 많이 줬죠. 홈런을 8경기에서 거의 경기당 거의 한 번꼴로 홈런을 준 거나 마찬가지인데 이 피홈런을 좀 줄여야 됩니다. 줄여야겠네 많이. 근데 마음대로 되지가 않네요. 상대 팀이 잘 쳐버리면은 아무리 이제 홈런을 안 주려고 해도 힘들죠. 이렇게 오늘의 그 경기, 오늘의 그 MLB 더쇼 20RTTS 로드쇼 성동열 키우기 13화 이제 오늘 경기는 여기서 13화 오늘 방송은 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠고요. 잠시 후 또 이제 다른 방송으로도 찾아오기 때문에 많은 기대 바라겠습니다. 그럼 오늘 저희 방송 함께 해주셔서 가지고 너무 감사하다는 말씀을 드리면서 오늘 더쇼 20 손동열 키우기는 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 여러분들 모두 편안한 저녁 되세요.